We have news. We have finally done it. We have beaten YouTube copyright rules. We had the idea to do watch-alongs of wrestling shows and commenting as the shows played, but YouTube enforces strict rules and will demonetize or completely block videos with copyrighted material, despite the Fair Use Act giving people a legal right to use copyrighted material for the purposes of commentary. But hey, it's YouTube's ballgame, and we gotta play by their rules if we want to be on their platform. So we've tried many ideas to work around this. Our overlay was very unpopular. Our viewers complained it was a struggle to fight through the chaos to see the content underneath. This one was even worse, as viewers described the overlay as making them strangely suicidal. But get this, we have figured a workaround to let you watch these videos clearly and for free. Here's the secret. Are you ready? Our solution is to put any third-party content real tiny over here in the corner. And you YouTube users are free to zoom in on any part of a video that you'd like. It's as easy as that. If you want an even clearer picture, you can go to your YouTube settings, go to Quality, Advanced, and change to 1080p. Voila! Freedom. Now we can enjoy our wrestling. Thank you for listening to the Malapert Smark Podcast. So Mike Tenay is in the back with the Macho Man. So the Macho Man who's going to face Hollywood
Macho
Hogan.
Man is here.
Yes, he is here. He didn't go to Japan. So it's 5 weeks away from Halloween Havoc. And the main event is going to be Macho Man against Hogan for the World Heavyweight title. So Macho Man is one of the only hopes at this point for Team WCW. So here he is. He's going to cut a promo on his match.
Andy Savage, we're just over a month away from your highly anticipated matchup with Hulk Hogan. But as we've just seen on the video, you've been publicly targeted by the New World Order, and they are here tonight.
They are. Am I a marked man? Is that what you're thinking? Well, let me tell you something, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Whatever it takes, if you're gonna cheap shot me every night and every day, before we get to Halloween Havoc, that's not going to change anything because I'm going to take you down because I'm the last hope for the WCW. Otherwise, the entire wrestling world is going to be turned upside down. You're threatening to make that happen. And another thing, let's get the record straight right now. The whole WCW, the majority of them were booked in Japan. And I was booked in Japan too. But I took myself out of there. I just felt that I needed to be at Nitro because it's not cut in stone whether you're going to beat me up or I'm going to beat up the whole nWo tonight. And about Elizabeth, let me tell you something. Not this lifetime, not the next lifetime, or maybe the only thing we got in common is that about 100,000 lifetimes away from now, we might be the same goldfish, swimming in the same water. Now, nothing makes sense, but I'm going to tell you something that does. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, I take this responsibility to wipe you out. Understand that?
Now let's go to the ring and
He always
Dave
runs off
Kinzer.
after he does this
Coming
promo.
up next, guys.
All right, Macho Man. Okay, I thought it was an okay promo. I didn't think it was one of his best.
It felt kind of random at points, but yeah,
It wasn't
decent.
one of his best, but
No, it
even his decent promos are better than 99% of most people.
All right, so
But yes.
I know it doesn't seem like it because I skipped a lot of the show, but we're about an hour into this show. So
Okay.
four
Oh, wow.
matches came off, actually, because, NWO have been threatening to do something today. But they had 4 regular-ass matches that nothing happened. But we're about an hour in. Next match is going to be the Macho Man against Greg the Hammer Valentine. Is that a good booking, Glenn? Greg
I don't remember
Valentine.
Valentine.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is? A major character in the territory days, I guess. He's got a lot of respect in the community. But at this point, this is all they got for him.
I don't remember Valentine in WCW at this point, but okay.
He makes sporadic appearances, just matches. He's not really involved in any storylines or anything. But
Sure.
he does his thing. He's a worker. So here's some of his match against Macho Man. I skipped a lot of it, but this is the end. He's been doing this for the last 3 weeks, where he takes the chair that David Pinzer, the ring announcer, is sitting on, and just hits his opponent with it and gets disqualified. He doesn't care. He has a title shot in the bag. So that's it. That's a DQ. I've never seen
Might
this
as well.
chair shot to the head off the top rope. This was kind of interesting. Don't see that too often.
No.
Looked safe too. Looked all right.
Oh, he's gonna throw the referee out. Yep.
Oh,
Oh no, here comes the NWO.
6, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hollywood Hogan's opponent for Halloween Havoc is going to get softened up here by the classic NWO. Look at this, Vlad. Hall, Nash, and Sean Waltman. This is beautiful. This almost makes me want to cry. This is really Six's first involvement in NWO. Oh, there's Miss Elizabeth watching Macho Man get his ass kicked. Her ex-boyfriend, I guess. She still cares about him. But she doesn't help him. She can't do anything. She runs away.
I think they were married.
at that point.
No, before.
Not at that point. Before. I mean.
Kevin Nash is power bombing the Macho Man. Six is a good hype man. He just looks really funny. He looks like their little buddy. Man, he fit in perfect. This version of the NWO is the perfect version of the NWO. Ted DiBiase's there with them too, wearing a suit. The fans are already littering the ring with trash, and it's just the middle of the show.
And I thought I saw the Giant make an appearance, but I don't know where
he's there. He's there at ringside. So yeah, what a.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
He's wearing a suit. He's got a microphone.
Very good job, gentlemen. Very good. That's another one for the New World Order. Very good. Oh,
Six had to jump to give him a high five. He was so tall.
Without further ado, the man and the myth, the man to be with, the all-time greatest professional wrestler in the world, a man who made professional wrestling what it is today, a man who knows no limits, the financial backbone of the nWo, the largest arms in the world, the one, the only, Hollywood Hogan!
Man, the Giant, the hype man here. All of them putting their guy over, pointing at the entrance ramp, and here comes Hollywood Hogan. And they just whooped the Macho Man's ass.
Hollywood Hogan, the man who says if it wasn't for him, professional wrestling would not exist today. The man who said that any
He definitely
promotion
believes that.
he's ever worked for, he is the only reason that they have ever achieved any success.
Dun, 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 dun. Woo!
He thinks he's Elvis.
The nWo World Heavyweight Champion! Anything less would be too civilized. They're taking over.
So they still got the Macho Man.
Disgusting. The Macho Man, Randy
All the members of the
Savage.
NWO are holding him while Hulk Hogan
Embarrassment.
beats him with a world title.
Well, my
belt.
recollection of these events is this happened quite a few times to Randy Savage during this time.
Well, it happened at the end of Fall Brawl. That's how they ended that show.
Well, the weird thing is, okay, I know today they're saying all the top guys are gone, but usually Savage doesn't have any help anyways. He usually just gets beat down. So yeah, I get it. This week, okay, they made a reason why he's by himself.
There are certain days where WCW seem more united, and they actually are like kind of holding a front. And then there are days where people don't really want to go out and get their ass whooped by the NWO, so they just stay in the back.
Yeah, well, you could look at it that way.
It's too many strong guys. This group is too powerful.
Well, they do have a lot of big guys as well.
We help him
Right.
with his high
They do have
They're gonna help the Macho Man with his hygiene.
something nWo lights.
NWO Whites. First time I heard that one.
nWo lights out there. I'm used to being in Hollywood, but the bright lights that are shining off the Macho Man's bald head are just too much to bear. So I'm gonna do something about the shine on that bald head. Because
He see what he
Well,
looks in the
everybody
mirror.
knows.
Well, that's a good point. I was about to say.
It isn't our
I
team.
mean, you're gonna talk
Hogan
about
has-
a bald head.
Yeah, exactly.
Hogan.
Uncivilized.
Oh man, so for the audio people, they're spray painting Macho Man's bald spot with black spray paint. Man.
It's just funny hearing that from Hogan, though. Like, really?
Yeah, you gotta paint his whole head. That bandana really saved Hulk Hogan. The invention of bandanas. Made him look cool even into his old age.
It was genius. It was genius.
I'm getting out of here tonight. Come with me. Wait a minute.
Okay, so Hall and Nash. They're at the announcer's table. Bischoff. They're manhandling him.
Hey, Chico. Do your job, man. Do it well. Do your job, Chico. Huh? We told you so. We told you so.
Joining the broadcast team,
Welcome the outsiders.
National Hall for the Outsiders, 6 in the background. Legendary Hulk Hogan.